Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here, and we've got another one on our hands. Seed Richmond Spiders take on the number 5 seed Duquesne Dukes. We are excited. We've got a good one on our hands here. Alongside me in this one, we've got Robb Johnson and Lamonte Thomas. The semifinals are here, Robb, and Richmond is the only top seed technically left in this one after we saw VCU go down yesterday. We saw St. Joe's go down yesterday. We saw George Mason go down yesterday. So a lot of turmoil in the quarterfinals. And now the pressure is all on the Spiders. We spoke to Coach Dan Burke of Duquesne right before the game, and he said to us, he said, hey, look, the pressure's on them. They're at home, their arena, their stadium. Hey, we're just here to burn the ships. And that's what he spoke to us about earlier today. So what are your thoughts going into this one? What do the Spiders have to do to persevere and keep rolling along?
I get it, Darrell, but is the pressure really all on Richmond? Duquesne yesterday in the first half shot 8 of 12 from the three-point land. As Lamonte said yesterday when he was calling the game and did a pristine job, I may add, they didn't make a three-pointer in the second half. This Duquesne team has more than enough talent. They beat Richmond 72-59 in the regular season, but they lost the second game 90-74. There's pressure on both teams because this conference is so good. No matter how good Richmond is, Duquesne has expectations. Duquesne came in the season thinking they'd be here. So pressure's on both teams. But for Richmond, continue to play their game. Tough defense, shoot the three-pointer, use the NASCAR package as you have greatly said, and go through Grace Townsend. You do that, Maggie Dugan plays her game, and then your bench players come in, and bench is going to be huge. Lamont, I think the bench is going to be huge for both teams. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Lamont, we got Duquesne here trying to make the run and make it an all-high seed final here. What do you think?
Man, I'm excited to see Burke versus Michelle, right? Like, that's what I want to see because both of these coaches are excellent at making adjustments. They're both excellent at rotation. They're both excellent at defensive strategy. So it's going to be nothing but a fight to the finish in this one.
Well, here's the other part of this. Both Coach Burke and Coach Russell are really good friends. Another thing he talked to us about before the game. So we got two friends going at it. But, hey, in this situation, it's all about getting to the chip. And if you got to burn the ship to get there, I guess we're going to find out here. We've got 2 hours of greatness coming to you on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Robb Johnson, Darrell Owens, Lamonte Thomas. I cannot wait for this one. Here are the starting lineups for Duquesne. Megan McConnell, who's having an outstanding tournament. She's first team all conference. She's ready to make things roll. 13.3 points per game. Nallel Bernard, 9.8 points per game. Tess Myers, who had a great game shooting the three yesterday, 8.4 points per game. Amaya Hamilton at 9.5 points per game. Anaya Townsend, who's averaging 7.9 points per game. Speaking of Townsend, we head to Richmond. Grace Townsend, an amazing year for the senior guard. 13.1 points per game, 4.9 rebounds, 5.1 assists. The only person in men's or women for Richmond Spider history to have 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists. That is no small accomplishment. Congratulations to Grace Townsend for that. Katie Hill, who does a little bit of everything and is a very critical piece of the starting lineup. Siobhan Ryan, 8.2 points per game, the best three-point shooter in the conference. You got to watch out for her. She may not drop 20, 25, but she will hit the three, and she will hit it well. Addie Budnick, the defensive player of the year, took a step back this year, done some great things, 11.4 points per game. And then Maggie Dugan, who leads this team in scoring. You don't know which Spider is going to show up, but fellas, we've got a good one today.
And don't forget, as Russ said just so greatly yesterday, this team is top 5 in free throws. In their second game, when they beat Duquesne, Lamont, 20 of 23 from the free throw line. If Richmond shoots anywhere in that vicinity today, they'll win this basketball game by at least 15 points. But this Duquesne team is resilient. Remember, yesterday, as we said, this team shot so well in the first half, but they kept being up only 5, 6 points, etc. They persevered, like you said earlier, Darrell. They persevered. Like you talk about Richmond, how can they persevere? This Duquesne team persevered through players fouling out, through players not being able to be on the court as much as they need to be, and they won the basketball game. So Richmond has a test on their hands today.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down here from the Henrico Sports and Events Center in Henrico, Virginia. This is our technically our 4th day here, 3rd day of broadcasting. This is broadcast number 7. So nobody brings it to you like LegacyMaker Sports.
No one.
No one. And here we go.
I don't care who you are, from ESPN to whatever. LegacyMaker Sports Network.
So Dugan, and it was Hamilton there, and Duquesne has the ball first as Megan McConnell will go up against Katie Hill to get things started. Duquesne is going to look to try to catch this Richmond team off guard. They know how to beat them because they have beat them before.
They do. And it was funny because yesterday Burke said, what are you going to do about Richmond? And we asked him in the presser, and he said, well, you're already behind if you haven't already started preparing.
100%. Amaya Hamilton knocks it in for 2.
That's a great start. That's a great start. I know it's only the first basket of the game, but that is a great start by Duquesne.
Townsend having possession here. Duquesne is getting out fast and furious early. Budnick thought about it, will decide to hand it back off to Townsend. Townsend trying to get around here. Kick out. Budnick open 3. Knocks it down. Addie Budnick.
When Townsend comes off those screens, if you do not get around the screen, if you do not get to the shooter, that's what's going to happen to you every single time.
And so far, so good. Straight to the basket there is Nay Bernard for 2. Duquesne up 4-3.
Very shifty by Bernard.
Oh, she just took her inside. No foul, though, on that one.
Yeah, a little bit of contact. You see Duquesne rocking the red today with the white trim. Spiders rocking the white with the blue trim. McConnell will kick it out. Driving inside is Hamilton. It's a little short, and Katie Hill will get the rebound for the Spiders.
I slow it down a little bit from Richmond here. Don't rush it. You don't have to. Certified.
Oh, what a block. Townsend with the block on Budnick. Budnick thought she had it all by herself.
A beautiful recovery by Townsend to stop that basket.
And she had the certified dime. But guys, you know the difference between yesterday and today is the size is matched.
Yes, most definitely. And Budnick takes a couple dribbles. Oh, she forced there by Myers. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 3 attempt by Hill. And it hits off, and Budnick will battle. But Townsend will retrieve it.
Townsend staying in the game is critical for them. Of course, they got Johnson on the bench, but Townsend has to stay in the game today. As you see, Johnson's about to come in.
And in the corner is Bernard. Bernard off the screen for 3, and it takes a couple bounces. Townsend battling with Ryan on the floor, and now throughout this tournament, we've seen Townsend she's been on the floor a lot, but not in the bad way, diving for plays, making plays. She's taking a couple of bumps there, but that just shows the hustle, Lamont.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about that play by itself, right? She's the only one down there in a red jersey versus 4 Richmond Spiders and comes up with the ball. That's huge.
And she continues to have herself a solid tournament. 7 minutes and 32 seconds left here in the first period. A trip to the championship game is on the line tomorrow at 4 p.m. And we'll have it here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. And McConnell, that one looks like it's going to stay with Duquesne. It'll stay with Duquesne.
Lamont, talk to us real quick about number 1. I don't have to say her name. We're just going to call her number 1.
Oh, Kiaku. Journey.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Kiaku.
She put some very valuable minutes in the bench yesterday when Duquesne came up with the win, and they needed to speed up the pace, and their big people were in trouble. So she put in a lot of good minutes yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, her name doesn't even matter. You know why? Because her name needs to be changed to Speedy Gonzalez. Because literally yesterday, I mean, she went from point A to point B so quickly. Richmond cannot allow her to get on the open court. They do. That's it. Grace, I don't care if it's even Grace Townsend. She's not going to catch her.
Yeah. Dan Burke said yesterday, he said, I don't know if there's a faster player in the NCAA than Journey.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and it was crazy because there was a stretch where she was just like, it felt like she took over. Steals on the fast breaks, button it for 3. It rattles. Hill will tip it. Ryan, they were fighting for it, and Hill goes flying into Hamilton. and it's going to be called on Katie Hill.
I'm going to make a point. You guys remember yesterday when I talked about Richmond in that second half, and I was a little bit concerned. Those concerns have kind of gone over into this game. They're missing shots. They're not as consistent. Lamont, you remember yesterday we talked about that word consistency. I get it. But I'm seeing some things I'm not liking to happen in the second half yesterday. They got to pick it up.
6 minutes and 52 seconds. 4-3. Duquesne up early in this first period.
My goodness.
Oh, what a play by McConnell. I don't think she can believe she missed it. And here come the Spiders with Grace Townsend.
She won't miss it often.
Yeah,
Townsend with a great move to the basket. In for 2.
And she hit the deck.
5-4. Richmond.
Beautiful moves by both of those guards there. But Townsend gets hers to fall.
Block. And there's the Defensive Player of the Year in the A-10. And she's up ahead. Will Townsend see her? She does. Budnick will try to force it up. And Duquesne will take advantage.
I'll also
Here comes Kiaku. Too fast.
Exactly. We just said it, 2 minutes ago? They've got to get in. They've got to get in front of her. Because when she takes off, that's it.
Oh, great job by Kiaku. She's done really good for this Duquesne team so far in this tournament.
Yeah, Mason blinked yesterday, and she scored 10 points.
Ryan to Dugan, corner 3. Oh, it thought about it. Kiaku with the rebound.
You better get on her. You better get on Kiaku right now. I got to go back and look at her history, but I'm guaranteeing you guys she ran track.
There's some moves here over to McConnell, who gets it inside to Precious Johnson, who scored her 1,000 point just a couple days ago.
And think about how selfish you got to be to come off the bench. As great of a player as Precious Johnson is.
Johnson trying to work something here, and she knocks it in with the hook. And Duquesne is up 8-5 over Richmond.
Too easy.
Rob just talked about these bench points, right? Her coming off the bench and providing these minutes.
Critical.
Huge.
Critical.
Oh, what a
Townsend
move.
with the left, and it doesn't go.
And I don't know how much Richmond trusts their bench, because their bench wasn't great yesterday, but with the NASCAR package, but they're going to have to trust it because this is going to be a tough game. His body's going to be hitting the floor all day long.
Right, 8-5, and Duquesne up by 3 right now.
You got to double team her. You have to double team her.
Don't be surprised if Roussel wants to take a timeout if Duquesne scores down here.
Oh, most definitely.
McConnell misses, and Olstrom, who I think is going to be massive for Richmond in this. She's going to have a great game in order for them to win this. Ryan 3 knocks it down. The best 3-point shooter in the A-10.
Guys, we're only about 5 minutes into this game. This feels like a heavyweight title fight.
Absolutely. Oh, it definitely does.
This feels like a heavyweight championship title fight. Both teams are going at it.
There's a lot of red in the crowd.
Yeah, you want to be Anthony Joshua and not Nagano here.
Myers with the left off the glass for 2. Duquesne reclaims the lead.
True, Lamont, but as long as you're in the fight, that's all that counts.
Tess Myers, man, I love it. She always performs with her numbers.
You gotta get on her.
Budnick 3.
Oh, they need that.
You know, and it wasn't a bad shot.
No.
Maybe a little bit earlier than you probably would like, but it was a good shot for Budnick. Budnick can make those.
But the bottom line, she was wide open.
Yeah.
You gotta make those.
Yeah, gotta make those.
This is not the team, Duquesne. The Lady Duke's not the type of team where you're gonna miss shots and win the basketball game.
McConnell will roll up to the top. Good ball movement. Myers, a little bit pump fake on Olstrom there. The pick from Hamilton. Great job by Olstrom just harassing Myers. She didn't like it.
What a screen by
what a pick. You got to take advantage of that. What a move by Precious Johnson.
That right there was more than a screen, guys. That was a message. We are here to play the #1 seed, and we're ready to take you down.
Helsingborg, Sweden in the house.
Oh, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Dugan. Dugan got caught up with amongst the players there, and she doesn't like it.
Do you know why? You know why she did? You know why that offensive foul happened? That moving screen? Because they're rattled right now. They're rattled. They understand that they're in a fight right now with this Duquesne Lady Dukes team. And like I told you guys yesterday, Richmond, that second half, I didn't like it. And it's pouring into this game. They've got to get that swagger back. They've got to get that confidence back that they had when they were up 12-1 early in the game yesterday against the Lady Ramblers of Loyola Chicago.
Well, we're going to see what they can do in this one. And so far, we're 3 minutes and 19 seconds. And that first 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes went by really, really fast. Lamont, your thoughts so far on what we've seen and what Duquesne has done to this Richmond team early?
Well, I mean, this is the intensity you expect it to have, right? Duquesne's rolling on the high. Like Rob said, they expect to be here and they're going to perform. You know, even though the jerseys and all the people in the stands are full of Richmond gear. You know, Richmond's a packed house here in Henrico to see Richmond, but Duquesne did not come all these miles from Pittsburgh just to lay down. No.
And Duquesne, I do see a nice, decent amount of Duquesne fans here as well. So, but Duquesne, they know what it takes to go strong in this tournament, and we're seeing it right now. And like I said, the words of Coach Dan Burt have just stuck in my head from that pregame when he was talking to me and Russ, and he came over and sat with us for a little bit, and he just was like, "Look, hey, the pressure's on them." You know, and you can see it a little bit right now. Coach Russell looks a little bit. He didn't say this, but you could say it looks like he may be a little bit, tense right now. You can see it on the sideline, and hopefully, they can get past that. But Duquesne's looking good.
They are. They're looking amazing.
Well, this is my question for you guys. Yesterday, as we saw, even though Richmond was dominating, Lauren Van Arsdale, she struggled. She's going to have to be big today. When you talk about that NASCAR package with her and Grace Townsend, she's going to have to be big, because if she goes up against number one, Yaku's going to dominate her if she does not get on her heels. So this is a situation, guys, where Van Arsdale, she's going to have to grow up very fast today.
Well, I will say this. I'm excited to see if Van Arsdale can step up to the challenge. It's going to be a big one when she comes in, because they're going to have to give Grace a blow at some point.
She's coming in now, by the way.
They're going to have to get arrested. And I think Richmond is kind of pressing a little bit. I mean, some of the shots they've taken, they weren't bad shots, but it still feels like it's not them just yet. But it will be critical, in my opinion, for them, Lamonte, to stay close.
Yeah.
As this goes along, because we've seen it in the whole tournament where it's been, here's that 9-point run out of nowhere. Right. What are you thinking?
They're going to have to make some stops. So, obviously, like we can see, their shots aren't falling right now. They're not a 27% field goal percent shooting team. So, they're going to get better in shots. But in the meantime, like you said, Darrell, they're going to have to stay in the game. And the way you do that is get stops. You're going to have to make it harder for Duquesne to get baskets.
Well, it's early, but uncharacteristically shooting 27% from the field right now for Richmond. And so,
let me ask you guys this. Do you think the pressure is on Richmond even more than VC lost? Because now, if you're Richmond and you lose, the first time here in Henrico, we had the A-10 championship a couple of times in Virginia, but right here in Henrico, close to VC, close to Richmond, if you don't have a final with VC or Richmond tomorrow, that's a little bit of a blow.
Yeah, I mean, it will be a little bit of deflating, especially with the Richmond area, and especially when both of your teams were the 1 and 2 seed. So that's why I said that extra pressure definitely is there on Richmond, but we'll see if they can turn around. 12-8, 3 minutes and 8 seconds as we come back from our media timeout, and Ostrom hands up in the air there against Wazelson. So good job on the defensive front, but Ostrom's had a really good year for Richmond.
She starts anywhere else in A-10.
This is true.
To have a player like her to be able to come on the floor is so critical for this ladies Spiders team.
Budnick in the corner. Johnson is harassing Budnick in the corner over there.
Wazelson.
Van Arsdale trying to go along the baseline, and it's going to stay here.
Should have been a foul there.
Wazelson and Ostrom went at it over there on the block trying to get position.
Well, we talk about people actually watching tape the other day. You can tell both teams have watched tape with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hill taking it out here for the Spiders, trying to get it in. She gets it into Budnick. Budnick to Van Arsdale. Ostrom trying to work the pick there. The young lady who played 4 years at Hampton. Good rebound by Hill. Budnick for the three. Knocks it down, Addie Budnick.
So you're just going to leave her by herself?
You can't leave Addie Budnick.
You know how proficient she is from three-point land. I mean, hey, if Duquesne wants to do it, fine. They'll be home by tonight.
Well, see, that's the one thing I love about Coach Russell's offense. It always ends up setting up that open shooter for three. And there's Grace Townsend.
That's a brilliant play.
All the way for 2. Richmond lead.
Johnson turned her back, and Grace Townsend found the perfect opportunity to come make that steal.
And Darrell, one more time, just read Coach's resume, man, how great he is. He's the man.
I mean, look, Coach Russell has been in multiple places. You've seen him in Bucknell. winning Patriot championships, and now he's trying to get one here in the Atlantic 10 with the Richmond Spiders. Oh, it's knocked up. Guess who takes it away? Kiaku's on the move.
Guys, we just talked about it. She has to.
That's an offensive foul.
Oh, and are they going to give it?
Yeah, that's a charge.
And they do. I mean, it was full elbow.
The elbow all the way out there.
Now, you saw that, Lamont. Full elbow into the chest.
Now, if you guys pay attention to Van Arsdale, she is being very aggressive. Very aggressive, like we talked about, she had to be. She just has to start parlaying that into actual points, maybe some assists. But I like early that she's being aggressive. They need that. Townsend has possession of the basketball. And the Spiders. Watch the screen here if you can.
Trying to go. Katie just aggressive under the basket against McConnell.
Oh, she traveled big time.
Look at McConnell right now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what, McConnell's upset because
she took a blow to the face.
She did. She took an elbow to the face. She is heated.
And she still stood in there and caused that travel.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this, guys. If McConnell she's one of those players. If she gets off for 20 points, Richmond's in trouble because she gets a lot of rebounds, of course, as we know. But if she starts getting points, like we know she can get, that's another dimension that Richmond doesn't want to see.
More importantly for McConnell, Rob, is that she already has 2 assists and she leads. Oh, that's an offensive foul as well.
And I think that's a little bit of revenge. I think McConnell just like, look, man, I got to let you know I'm here too. You're not just going to get that and,
Let me ask you guys this. Which coach gets a tech first?
Oh, it's Burt.
It's coming. I'm telling you.
Roussell's he's too calm.
I'm surprised they get one yesterday when Grace Townsend took a shot to
the body. Burt called his tech yesterday.
What was that?
Dan Burt got a tech yesterday. He called it doing aerobics on the sideline.
Well, what was that move by Van Arsdale? I mean, my God, she literally picked the ball up and walked.
Townsend over to Budnick for 3. Addie Budnick. Oh, man, people forgot how good at times Addie Budnick was. She was the leading scorer on this team for a couple of years, and there we're seeing it right now. She critically took a step back.
2 for 4 from 3-point range.
Doing the same thing Duquesne did yesterday when it comes to threes, guys.
16-12. Oh, nice move there.
Oh man.
My God.
And there's a battle here. And Van Arsdale trying to push it. She's got Katie Hill.
Make the right move, Van
Arsdale. That's smart. Watch out, hey, McConnell.
Oh,
McConnell rated for it all the way.
On the floor.
Oh, and Russell is hot.
Did we just say, guys, didn't I just say make the right move? What happens? She's looking around. She gets the ball stolen. Listen, this is what I said about Van Arsdale. I like her as a player. She's in the NASCAR package. But she makes critical mistakes, guys. She has to clean those up. And Richmond wants to win the A-10 championship, and they want to win an NCAA basketball game in the tournament. She has to clean that up.
Go ahead, Lamont.
I was going to say, Megan McConnell and Grace Townsend just shows you how high their IQ are.
Ooh.
That was a travel.
We had a travel there, guys.
That wasn't, though.
Oh, they just let that one fly. McConnell. Oh, man, I love the aggressiveness. Yeah, this one, and why she hit that?
Can we just emphasize this again, guys? The officiating so far in this tournament has been spotty at best. Guys, can we agree?
I would say like the first couple of games it was a lot better. Yesterday was a little bit of a challenge. Today is
nice.
And I'm just
we had our issues yesterday, but I'll tell you what, these bang plays and letting them play, I kind of like how they do it specifically in the first half, because by the second half nothing's for free, right? Like once the intensity's up, it's really hard to call games like this, because you kind of have to give the technique over the contact.
But what's even more interesting? It looks like we have no free throws from either team.
Same thing yesterday.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mason and Mason and St. Louis, right? I'm sorry, Mason.
Yeah, Mason and Duquesne.
Yeah. Mason Duquesne. That's weird, because both teams have been flopping hitting the floor hard. They've been getting hit. No free throws. And again, I go back to that what I said with Richmond. They shot 20 of 23 the last game.
We'll see. We'll be back, y'all. We are at the end of the first quarter with the score: Richmond 16, Duquesne 12. We got a good one on our hands. We'll be back in just a second here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Henrico Sports and Event Center here in Henrico, Virginia. A-10 semifinals for the women 2024 edition. The Richmond Spiders, the number 1 seed, up by 4 over Duquesne, the number 5 seed, 16-12. Lamonte, early on in this one, Duquesne came out there swinging hard, and the Spiders on a 8-0 run right now. It was 12-8, and the Spiders are now up 16-12. What did you like from Duquesne in that first half, or the first quarter?
I like the fact that they're winning the bench points 6-0, right? And we talked about how big the bench is.
Yes.
They have 6 points off the bench. Richmond has none. So Roussel has his girls going now, but it's really interesting to see the contribution that the bench of Duquesne has.
Well, we're back here, second quarter. Grace Townsend in the game here for the Spiders. So Townsend, Bunnigan, and Dugan for the 3. It's a good shot, just couldn't get it to go. Ostrom also in, and Ryan for the Spiders. And McConnell, Hamilton, Bernard, along with Townsend and Myers in for Duquesne.
Townsend.
Nice jumper there by Townsend. Ayanna Townsend.
They got to set a screen here, guys. They got to get a good screen here and make their 3. Because that's what Richmond's great at. Setting screens and making their 3-point shots and the perimeters.
It's smart. I mean, just watch it all
That's just
nice. To the basket for 2.
Certified dime there, guys. Yep. That was certified,
That was
Darrell.
certified for sure. and that's what Rachel Ostrom brings you. Like, she's so quick on the floor, and it's like she never gets tired. And then Bernard will give it over to Myers, being guarded by Ostrom. And the give off to Hamilton. Hamilton taking that pick from Townsend.
She had a big game yesterday.
Look at that defense, though, guys.
And that's why she's the Defensive Player of the Year.
And she causes a turnover. That is amazing. Bucknick with great defense, keeping her hands up, not reaching, not fouling. She causes a turnover.
That's what you gotta love about Budnick. I mean, she's so hard-nosed of a player. It's just amazing to see.
That was the antithesis of a certified dime.
Yes, sir.
That was not good at all.
18-14. Spiders up. 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in the quarter, and Budnick for 3. Addie Budnick is feeling it.
And Townsend put the hand out there. I mean, that one was contested.
Addie Budnick is 4 for 6 from 3-point land. She's got 12.
Hot. They're getting hot.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful dime.
Left hand.
Dime.
Oh, dimes. Certified dimes.
Certified dimes.
21-16.
Show coming soon, by the way.
There it is. And Townsend holding on tight there. You're trying to use the button to pick. Good job by Duquesne getting around it. Look at McConnell. You got to love her.
She has the highest IQ on the floor.
By far.
No doubt. No doubt about it. I would say Grace Townsend is very close.
Oh, she is. I'm about to say.
Half off. I'm not going to give her.
Her and Grace are 1A, 1B. And I can't tell you which one is which, to be honest.
It really is. And it just depends on how the flow of the game is going. And McConnell being guarded by Ostrom. Over to Townsend and Budnick. And now Bernard, 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Hey.
Knocks it down.
Big bucket.
For 3. 21-19, dogfight. Absolute dogfight.
She literally shoots like my cousin used to shoot. I was like, how did he make the shot? She just launches it and just goes in.
Oh, inside the button with the reverse.
Certified dime right there.
More dimes than the sprint lady.
I'm going to tell y'all what's, and you'll see it throughout the game.
Dugan with that certified dime.
Dugan and Budnick have a really unique passing game. It's very smooth. It's very clean. Dugan does a lot of that during the season. And that's the thing. Like, she's not even having her best game scoring-wise right now, but she's doing everything else. 23-19. Richmond up by 4. Bernard being guarded by Ryan. 6:45 left here in the quarter. Bernard thought about it. And, that rattled out.
Oh, man. Kiaku had it on the rebound.
I just couldn't hold on.
Kiaku's a firecracker,
skips.
Ooh.
Oh.
See, there's something about this corner.
This line is really, this corner is really smaller than it appears.
This has been happening the entire tournament.
It's like the third time we saw somebody come to this corner and step on the line.
Don't go to this corner.
Well, that's the thing, guys. When you have this type of floor, it's different from when you play on your regular home court. You know what I mean? It's like when you watch the NCAA tournament, like the Final Four, women and men's side. And the court is different. This court is different, so it's an adjustment period for the players.
It really is, and that's one thing that I was intrigued about is how do you go to a neutral site and your basket is your basket. So how do you adjust to that basket of where you are? But right now, 23-19.
Watch Johnson here. I would feed
Myers. Oh, she hit a couple of those yesterday.
If Johnson's not touching the ball, what are you doing on offense, guys?
Townsend driving inside, uses her body, and it's going to be offensive. Oh, they're going to say it's a blocking foul.
That's a blocking foul. But no, when you talk about basketball IQ, Johnson has to touch the basketball here at Duquesne, am I right? I mean, it feels like every time she's touched the basketball today, she's done something good with it. Yeah. She's got to touch the ball.
It's more of how much they have to move the ball, right? Like, yes, it helps to get Johnson to touch, but I think they slowed down the passing. And Richmond's doing a really good job of keeping the ball on the perimeter and not letting it inside.
True, but when you have a player that good, you got to get her the ball. And guess what? You get double teams. She can pass it out for the open 3-point shot. I mean, Duquesne's got to do better in that sense.
And Townsend heads to the free throw line, the 83% free throw shooter for Richmond, in the top 10 in the conference.
And the Blaze Spiders, I believe, are top, like I said before, top 5 in the country in free throws overall.
It's an amazing stat. Knocks it down.
They're 5 of 10 for 3-point land, and Duquesne is only 1 of 7. You're not going to have success with Lamont and Darrell with that effort right there.
25-19. Myers takes a couple dribbles.
Guys, this defense is superb right now.
Yes, it is.
If you're not here to physically see it, it's just hard to explain.
What a block! And that's Dugan with the block. Up to Townsend. The Spiders are running. Inside Dugan. 2 points.
Certified dime by Townsend. Timeout, Duquesne.
And you can hear it, ladies and gentlemen, here in this arena. You can hear it. The Spider faithful are feeling it, and the Spiders are on the move. 27-19 over Duquesne with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll be back here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network in just a second.
The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-511. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at Legacy Maker SPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Henrico Sports and Entertainment Center here in Henrico, Virginia. Sports and Event Center here in Henrico, Virginia. I keep thinking about the Sports and Entertainment Center that's up there in Washington where the Mystics play at. But this is a very beautiful facility. We've had an enjoyable time so far, and we've had a great tournament, our first tournament in this amazing facility.
State of the art.
State of the art.
State of the art.
Most definitely. So second quarter, 5 minutes and 26 seconds, 27-19. And now Duquesne, who was up early, down by 8. Spiders team, the defense has just been on point here.
My God, what a pass.
What a pass to Johnson.
Hey, Rob, what'd you say Duquesne needed to do?
Just get the ball to Johnson, and that's what they did. And what happened? She scored.
And who's going to do it, though? Megan McConnell off the cut.
Exactly.
Every time.
Exactly.
But you got Kiaku as well. Like I said, she puts pressure when she has the ball. She doesn't even have to score. Dugan, great move. What a nice block there.
Wasselson with a great block.
Uh-oh.
Kiaku.
Uh-oh.
Right in that glass. The tide return.
What did we just say a couple minutes ago? Telling you guys, she puts pressure on the defense.
What a crossover.
To the basket with
no.
She missed it, but it's going to stay here. Oh, she had it. I think sometimes you can be too open, and I think that's what happened there.
I think, man, you want to talk about dimes. What about that cross?
the crossover.
Was mean.
27-23, Richmond up by 4. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Somebody got to tell that defender wasn't nothing over there.
So we got Townsend with the ball. Dugan.
Oh, she's taking her to the basket.
Oh,
nice
it's knocked away.
Kiaku.
Kiaku all the way. Oh, 2 points.
Grace Townsend made a business decision.
Yeah.
Because like I told you, as fast as Grace Townsend is, she cannot stop her.
Budnick. 3, Addie Budnick. She is on it. 5 3-pointers.
17 points.
17 points
in the first half.
Tell me she don't want it.
Oh, Kiaku.
Kiaku's 3 and Dugan with a rebound.
Hey, look, if she starts making threes, I'm going to have to change my prediction.
And now Townsend driving and off the choice. Grace Townsend. Oh, man, Grace Townsend.
If you guys remember that song, Man in the Box, when they said, "Jeez," I can't sing, but he said, "Jesus Christ." That was like a melody right there. I can't sing, but man, that was
but you hit the note, though.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that move?
Hey, I'm dying, man.
Townsend at the free throw line here. The 83% free throw shooter knocks it down.
Rob was right about one thing. This does feel like a championship vibe.
One thing? I mean, many things.
33-25, 8-point lead for Richmond.
Wasn't this just a 2-point game?
It just was. 6-point swing. And the shot by Townsend will roll off to the side. Ayanna Townsend couldn't get it to go for Duquesne.
Oh, man. I see something setting up here, guys. It looks pretty nasty. They're setting up something here. It looks pretty nasty.
Hill's sitting in the corner, but McConnell's watching patiently. Dugan for 3. Off the back. And
she just couldn't convert. It was there. I saw it the whole time, guys, but she just couldn't convert. That would have been big time for Richmond.
So McConnell being guarded by Hill will hand it off. And then he kicks it back out to McConnell. Driving along the baseline. Lost. And guess what? Dugan gets a steal. And Townsend and the Spiders.
You got to watch Townsend if you're Duquesne. I'm telling you guys. She must study a lot, and she must have a great recognition of this offense because she's just great.
Oh, man, that was a tough shot there by Townsend.
Kyaku pulled the chair on her that time.
Kyaku.
A guard pulling the chair. Think about that. Think about that. A guard pulling the chair. That's wild, guys.
So foul on that one. That one's going to be against Budnick, I believe. So they call it actually on Katie Hill. And we'll see some substitutions. And we'll see Hamilton come back in for Duquesne along with Bernard. And Ryan comes back in for Richmond.
That's wild, guys. 7 turnovers apiece for both teams. You just imagine if Richmond only had maybe 2 or 3. It feels like that if Richmond could get a couple more scores, they may put in a little distance here and start making Duquesne a little nervous. Wow. Another turnover.
Steps on the line.
Yeah, you can't have those, especially when
frustrated.
When things have been going well.
This is the second 6-0 run that the Spiders have had.
But if you remember, Lamar, we were talking about yesterday, I think Duquesne averages 15 turnovers a game. They had 18 yesterday, and it's just not good. You can't do that.
Inside to Ryan.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
She'll head to the free throw line, and McConnell is down. That is not what you want to see.
McConnell's been getting hit all day, guys.
I'll tell you what.
She's tough. She's tough.
That's the second time she's been hitting the jaw.
Megan McConnell will take as many shots, as it takes for them to not give up points in the paint. And it's just amazing because each and every time she's guarding a player that's twice her size.
But here's the problem too, guys. You look over at Lauren Wallison. She's having the same issues that knee she had yesterday, and yesterday her percentage wasn't good. They need her in this game. She's critical. Basically everybody is critical. And see, one thing I'm looking at when you look at Precious Johnson, you notice she's not playing a lot. Coach doesn't want to get her in foul trouble. I'm telling you right now, it would not shock me if we saw her pretty much all third and fourth quarter, because they need her. She is critical for this Duquesne Lady Dukes team, but she just fouls so much, and that's the problem.
Well, I think it's the pace, right? The difference is with both of them having good size, Richmond has a pace that can take Precious Johnson out of a game, right? Because the way that they get up and down, you saw how many times in transition they had a wide open player under the basket, right? That means that is Duquesne's ability to get back. And if you can't get back, no matter how good you are in the half court, it's not going to help you in the transition game.
Well, how do you stop that? You beat them up. Richmond's been beating Duquesne up all day. Duquesne needs to punch back. Right now, the boxing match is like 10-6, 10-6, 10-6. They need to reverse this.
Well, yeah, you got to run. I mean, that's what it's going to do.
They got to run, but also, listen. If you take enough of your game, and you force it upon the other team, they're gonna be forced to play the way you want to play.
That's what they want to do.
You got to force them to do what you want to do. It's like if you're a parent and your child's running all over you. You say bedtime is 9 o'clock and they go to bed at 11. They're going to continue to do what they want to do. Duquesne needs reverses and show Richmond what they want them to do.
And look at them now. They have the speed lineup in, right? You got Kyaku, McConnell, and Bernard are all in the game.
Ryan knocks down the free throw, shooting 76%, 0.9, so you might as well say 77% from the free throw line. And it's officially 77% after that one. And she knocks down another. Richmond lead is 10. And I know we've said this throughout the tournament, fellas, but this doesn't feel like a 10-point lead game. That's how tough this game has been so far on both sides.
It doesn't. But if they don't score here, and that was a foul on Richmond, by the way, that wasn't called, but
Van Arsdale running right into McConnell again.
Here she comes.
McConnell takes it away.
Every time.
You gotta. And Townsend gets they're going to call jump ball. Townsend is furious. The Richmond fans don't like it.
Listen, guys, I get it. Richmond, that should have been their ball there. But Van Arsdale, I'm going to say it again, she's reckless. And I love her game, but she's got to fix that. It is going to end up costing Richmond. It may not be today. It might be tomorrow, but it might be an NCAA game. She's going to cost them soon.
That was a tough one. As soon as she turned her back, McConnell came flying across to take it away.
What did Lamonte say earlier? Basketball IQ. That's what that is.
35-25, a minute 40 left. Hamilton over to McConnell.
You got to get on her.
There's a three by Hamilton that hits nothing but glass.
Wow.
And here comes Townsend. She's got Van Arsdale all alone. Can she make something out of it? Oh, great defense by McConnell.
She should have brought that out, guys.
Look at Van Arsdale. I can do it too.
No, she should have brought that out. No. But see, guys, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. She doesn't have the confidence. See, she knows she can play. She just has to grow into this, right? She took a dribble there. She didn't need to. She should have won. She took 2 steps, ate the contact, went to the free throw line. But she doesn't have that confidence yet. She'll get there. You know, it's going to take some time. She's still a young player. She'll get there.
So we'll see Duquesne come back in for Van Arsdale. You see Coach Russell loving up on Van Arsdale, letting her know, hey, look, we're going to get it.
This last minute 15 is critical for Duquesne, guys. It's critical. They cannot go scoreless.
And now Duquesne down by 10. The Spiders' defense has been pretty much immaculate throughout.
That Townsend defense, man, I just can't explain how special it is.
Myers driving against Alstrom. That's as tough as it comes.
Wow.
When they needed a shot in the first half yesterday, she was there.
She needed that for her confidence, guys.
Minute left.
8-point game with 45 seconds to go. Let's see what Richmond can do here. Nice screen again. Nice pass.
Oh, Dugan gonna go inside. Oh, and there's some contact. And this will send her to the line. And it looks like it will. And that one's gonna be on Myers.
What are we seeing from both teams that's different? What is Duquesne doing, guys? They're reaching. They're pressing. What is Richmond doing? They're putting their hands up. They're playing disciplined defense, disciplined basketball. And that's why we have an 8-point game right now that could potentially go to 10 points.
Dugan, who's shooting 86% from the field, knocks that first one down. That's her 3rd point of the game. Richmond hasn't scored in 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the field goal front. And Duquesne's 1 of 7 on one of the last 7. So both teams struggling from the field right now.
So, guys, we got 38.7 to go. It's a 10-point game. What was the one thing I mentioned before we came in this game? Free throws. What's Richmond right now? 8 of 8. What's Duquesne? 0 for 0. And that last game they played, 20 of 23. They're on their way to that again.
Duquesne not being at the line so far is kind of interesting because it's been a really physical game so far.
No, they're just not being physical enough. Yeah. But I guarantee you, when Johnson gets back in the second half, they're going to use her more. But right now, they're just not aggressive, guys.
And Townsend misses that one. So here's the last shot, no shot clock. 10-point lead for Richmond. Grace Townsend has it in her hand. Coach Russell is barking out instructions. Parker, get over there.
Watch
Townsend driving against Conley. She can't get it to go. And Crowns hits the floor. McConnell, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will send us to the half. With the score, Richmond 37, Duquesne 27. Lamont, I'm going to start with you first. Duquesne, who started off in a really good place. Richmond has really turned it up since they were down 12-8. And from that point on, Richmond has really done their thing. What do you need to see with Duquesne in the second half for them to get back in this and really make that move and get to the championship?
Well, you saw that in the first part of the game when they were hitting their shots, Darrell. They were able to score in transition, score for turnovers, right? And I think that Richmond cleaned it up on offense when controlling the ball a little bit, and I think that forced Duquesne to play in the half court. And when that happens, Richmond is at their best game. Right, they're long, they're lengthy. They got hands in the passing lanes. They don't give up any second chance points. That's going to make it hard. So Duquesne's going to have to figure out how to get out in transition and how to spread this floor out again.
Rob, what do you want to see Richmond do in the second half? They're up by 10, but what do you need to see them? What do you need to see from them in order for them to clinch that spot in tomorrow's championship game?
Guys, here's the problem. Richmond came out stagnant. They came out not playing good basketball, and they looked like they were playing like in the second half yesterday. They've turned it on. Duquesne gave them their best shot. If Duquesne does not start getting more aggressive, we're going to see a blowout here in the second half, because you can see it brewing. This Richmond team is really good, and they've missed some easy ones. That Richmond defense has been impeccable. And I can't say anything better than that. The passing's been great. The shooting's been great. When you go 8 for 8 in the first half, and the other team already knows that you shot 20 of 23 last time, but they're not trying to be as aggressive as you are, Duquesne's going to have to really, really do some soul searching.
Well, real quick before we head into the half, give you a quick update of where all the points stand. And so right now, leading the way for Richmond, Addie Budnick, 17 points.
In the first half,
6 for 10, 5 for 7 from three-point land. She has been unconscious. Townsend has 9, Ostrom has 2, Ryan has 5, Dugan has 4. Kiaku has 6 for Duquesne. Her and Johnson leading the way on that end. Myers has 4, Townsend has 4, Bernard has 5, and Hamilton has 2. So that's where we kind of stand as we head into halftime. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Real quick, Darrell, before you leave, Kiaku is 3 or 4. She's the most consistent player now. You got to get the ball in her hand.
So that's going to be critical in the second half. We'll be back with about 3 minutes to go here at the half to give you our update and what we think should happen in the second quarter. I'm Darrell Lawrence, Robb Johnson, Lamont Thomas. We'll be back in just a second.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on our broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-5111. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the LegacyMaker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at LegacyMakerSPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and a target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on our broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-511. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the LegacyMaker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at LegacyMakerSPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and a target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are 30 seconds away from returning to action here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. The second half is about to go down. And look, we'll see if Duquesne can find a way back in this one, or we're going to find out if Richmond, I spoke, sorry, still feeling it from yesterday. If Richmond can move on to the championship. So that's where we stand right now. We've got 20 minutes of action left.
It's not if, it's when.
We'll see. 20 minutes. Like, I don't like to speak ahead of time. I'll let you do that. I'll let you do that, Prophet. We got 20 minutes left.
Thanks for mentioning what my nickname is, by the way.
I'll let you mention that.
I got a track record.
All right, so we got the game about to get going here for the second half. Spiders up by 10 over Duquesne. A feisty Duquesne team is going to have to make things happen, Lamont, if they want to move on.
Yeah, they're going to have to get more aggressive. I agree with Rob. I do feel like Megan McConnell is one who she's going to want to get everybody involved, right? She's at 3 steals, 4 assists, but she's only taken 4 shots, right? And she doesn't have any points. So she's going to have to get a little more aggressive, for Duquesne.
A lot more. a lot because she's their glue. She's like Kyla from St. Louis.
Oh, nice move.
And taken away here by Duquesne.
Bernard got her hand in there and poked it away.
Somebody done fell asleep with the camera on the big board.
Oh wow.
So
that's bad.
Hamilton trying to work around. And
Dugan got hit in the Dugan, if I can say it correctly, got hit in the face down there. So look for her to try to get some revenge threes or some type of a good basket here because it's our Richmond team. You don't want to wake up by fouling them too hard.
Man, we've seen a lot of blows to the face here in this game so far. A 37-27, 9 minutes and 15 seconds. And it's put in.
So if she's doing stuff like that, if Grace Towns is doing stuff like that and there's no resistance from the defense, hey.
Well, Bernard went under the screen, right? And that's something you can't do with Grace Towns.
Exactly.
You got to fight that screen.
And then Bernard tried to get something going there, gets her own rebound, a tough rebound over Townsend, looks out for Myers, and then quickly Ryan is there to defend Myers. And in between the legs for Myers, trying to take the pick from Townsend. That's Ayanna
Very
Townsend.
dangerous pass. Very dangerous.
Myers, three off the front of the rim, and that's going to be last touched
That should be
by
Duquesne's
Duquesne.
ball. I thought that would have been Duquesne
Nah,
ball.
Hamilton knocked it out.
Yeah, I think Hamilton came across the top just at the last second.
It only took a minute and 24 seconds, but we see who's back in. It took Coach realizing, hey, I gotta get number one back in the game.
39-27.
Right, Lamont?
Yeah,
we've been talking about it for the last 2 days.
Journey's pivotal.
12-point lead for Richmond. Dugan to increase.
You can't do that.
And a good rebound there by Katie Hill.
Even though she missed it, you can't do that for Duquesne.
Katie Hill driving, misses it.
And she got her own rebound.
I thought she was going to go back up. That's a travel. Yeah, Dugan got excited.
Guys, we're 8 minutes and 11. It's 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this game. A minute and 49 seconds so far in the third quarter. Where's the energy from Duquesne? Where's the energy? I don't see it. Do you guys see it? I don't see it.
It's going to definitely have to come into factor here in this second half.
You would think Richmond was down right now. Oh, man.
Kiyako, what a great... Oh, it's a charge.
Yeah, she put that elbow out again.
Wow.
It was late. He caught it late, but it was
guys,
true.
Even though that was a charge, she's the most aggressive player right now.
She is.
Nobody else is taking heed to understanding that, look, you're in the third quarter. You've got to get on this Richmond team. And Johnson's got to get in this game, guys, as well. Coach has got to realize he needs her in this game.
Dugan with the move. Ryan at the top, working against McConnell off the glass.
Nice.
Siobhan Ryan.
What's the word? Aggression.
Now see,
Richmond is more aggressive than Duquesne right now.
The only problem with Kiyaku's last fouls is it's her third, right? Like, you got to be careful with that.
Understand,
Hamilton
but
driving with the
nice
reverse, and Townsend will try to clean up, and she does.
As much as I like the fact they got that basket, they had to work so hard to get it. And Richmond is just Richmond's effortless right now.
Ryan for three.
Can't do that.
Look at Townsend with the aggressive rebound, but
oh, they got numbers.
Kiyaku giving it over to Hamilton, driving, floating, knocking it down.
What's happened since Kiyaku's gotten the basketball game? What's happened to the energy? We said this. Kiyaku's going to have to pretty much play all this rest of this game. She brings the energy. She brings the intensity.
Townsend, he gets low and then finds a way.
You want to talk about IQ, right? Listen to Townsend gets into and Wazelson meets her at the rim, right? But then once Wazelson lays back her help, Townsend sees she's one-on-one and gets the basket.
It's brilliantly done. Is that McConnell getting on the board?
That's what they need. I'll say it again. I said Richmond's going to win this thing, but if she gets hot, it's a different ball game.
That's what Duquesne needs more than anything.
That's what they need.
They need not just for her to score, but they need the ball in Megan McConnell's hands.
43-34, and you can hear the Duquesne faithful bouncing defense, but you got to do Megan
Townsend and Dugan for a certified dime. Just beautiful.
Good job there by Maggie.
Stamp that.
Maggie Dugan. I guess Maggie Dugan, and now McConnell another three.
Okay.
That's a little bit long.
Gets the rebound.
She was a little bit too overzealous there, guys. I don't like that shot. I do not like that shot one bit.
So now McConnell will swing it over. Yaku's shot is a little bit short. Dugan will get the rebound, and now Townsend and the Spiders with an 11-point lead. 5 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock here in the third.
But guys, that's what I'm telling you. No matter what Duquesne throws at Richmond, they throw it back tenfold. It's really disheartening if you're the Lady Dukes right now. Because Richmond's doing whatever they want to do.
Give off to Townsend. Ryan thought about it, then decided to drive.
Got hit in the face again.
Good block by Walderson.
Wow.
Yeah, Walderson's having a really good game. Dugan for three. She just threw it up there. She just didn't want the shot clock to expire. And Walderson is like, look, I'm here for it.
Right.
And there's some discussion going on here. And I believe the ball will be with Duquesne. You hear some boos coming from the Spiders fans.
But guys, look, here's the problem still. We have 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. They still have not shot a free throw. And excuse me, Richmond was 7 of 7, not 8 of 8. But no free throws. Is Coach really going to save Johnson to the fourth quarter?
Johnson's in now.
She's in there? Okay. Yeah. Well, good. She has to stay in the rest of the game. Bottom line, she has to.
45-34, 11-point lead here for Richmond. Duquesne, Johnson with the pull-up from the elbow. And we got a battle down low, and it's retrieved by Grace Townsend.
She's got to make that, guys. Wide open. She's got to make that.
Man, Townsend's ability to stop going full speed. Alstrom puts it in for two. Townsend's ability to stop in the middle of a play and say, okay, and then make an executive decision, once again shows the IQ. Ooh. Faye Parker with the block.
Let me tell you guys something. I remember when I was playing basketball when I was about 12 and 13 years old. I could not shoot with my left hand to save my life. My dad said, you need to learn your left hand. What we just saw for Ostrom right there, that's why it's important, kids, to understand that when you're ambidextrous,
I know where you're going with.
Say it, Lamont.
Say it, Lamont.
Yeah, I totally screwed the word. I'm sorry, but when you're right-handed and you can use that left hand, you can do anything you want.
When in danger, we go to Lamont, 2 degrees. That's Georgetown and VCU at its finest right there. Now,
don't sleep on Virginia State now. My words got slipped up a little bit there. You know?
Hail State. Now, look, the Charles City legend down here was out here giving people the business. Back in the day when he was 12 or 13 years old, letting people have it.
I've seen it as a grown man. I've seen him. I've seen him give people the business. I have to stand.
Hey, listen.
I'll tell you what.
That second game we played, though, that time, we were playing against a bunch of midgets, a bunch of juniors, so of course I should have been dominating. But, yeah.
Listen, Miss Parker, she slapped that ball out of bounds with authority and told her not to bring it back in here.
The energy level was amazing. You can see the Spider sideline, the fans, everybody started feeling it after the block. And, Parker has done a really good job of coming in, and I would say a limited role, but she usually comes in, she'll give you a solid 10 minutes, anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. And when she comes in, she does a really good job. And she's usually part of that big lineup. So you see Duquesne bringing all the sides, they bring in Parker, and Parker usually does a fair job for Richmond, and she's had a really solid year.
She just let Duquesne know she's from Swampscott, Massachusetts. She don't play that.
That's right. They don't play up in Mass. We'll be back here in just a second, y'all. We've been having a good one here. We're midway third quarter, 4 minutes and 43 seconds. We'll be back in just a second.
Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-5111. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at Legacy Maker SPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, third quarter, 4 minutes and 34 seconds. The Spiders holding on to a 13-point lead, 47-34 over Duquesne here in the semifinals with a trip to the Atlantic 10 Women's Championship on the line tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Johnson, 0 of 2 guys. I advocated for her, but if she can't get it going, Duquesne's in a lot of trouble.
Hamilton missed that last one, too. And you noticed there were no Dukes there to get the rebound.
Nope.
Ryan.
And we know McConnell is a rebounding machine.
Oh, what a great pass to Faye Parker. Couldn't finish. There was a beautiful pass by Townsend.
That was a halfway certified dime because it wasn't converted, but that would have been just.
It was a nickel.
Yeah.
Ball moving here by Duquesne, trying to get it going here. Hamilton pulling up
tough.
for the A10 logo.
That's tough. That's a tough basket right there.
Yeah, but that's the type of aggression. But that's what I'm saying, guys. That was a difficult shot. She had to take such a difficult shot. They're not getting anything easy.
It ended the drought of 2 minutes and 29 seconds for Duquesne.
Yes, sir.
Parker will give it to Alstrom for three. She's making that. You can't give her that.
When she launched that shot, I said, for a reason.
She hasn't missed a shot all game.
I saw her one time. What was it, Darrell? She scored what, like 26, 28 points off the bench?
Yeah.
She's just awesome, man.
The last game I did, she had 22 points in 22 minutes.
Beautiful block by Parker there. And a save.
Miss Parker.
She's feeling it. Now Townsend up the floor here for the Spiders.
Oh, my
in between
goodness,
the defenders.
the
Ryan for three. Ooh, it rattled out.
Ooh, man.
Kiaku leading the pace.
She's got to get to the basket here.
It's a good effort there.
Yeah, but you see what Kiaku just did, guys?
She's aggressive.
She was aggressive to the basket. That's what they got to do. That's what they got to do. If they don't do that, they're not going to win this basketball game.
They're 1 for 7 in their last 7 shots.
Yeah. You see Johnson staying in, right? As I said, she's got to stay in. She's going out now. Townsend's coming back in. But you're going to have to get her back in soon. Townsend and these post players are going to have to start getting inside and getting to the free throw line.
I agree with that. Hamilton's been aggressive as of late. She's gone to the basket for that mid-ranger twice.
Yeah.
Kiaku's got 6 points, 3 for 5 on the day. Misses her her first free throw of the day. She's got 4 rebounds and an assist.
She made 2 clutch free throws yesterday. For her to miss that, it's a bad sign for me. It's telling me that they're, like I said in the first quarter, after they lost that lead, they're pressing, guys.
70% free throw shooter. And she misses the second. Good rebound there by Townsend to put it in for 2.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have came down to that, though.
50-38.
But you guys see what I'm saying? They're having to work so hard for these points.
And Townsend with the move. Trying to work. We'll kick it out to Addie Budnick, who's been on fire from 3, and it found a way. It found a way.
Shooter's roll.
It bounced up and it went in. It's just Richmond's day, guys. It's Richmond's day. 58-33 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. It's just their day.
So 20 points, 7 for 11 from the field, 6 for 8 from the 3-point line, a rebound and assist for Budnick. And there's going to be a foul. I think that was going to be on Alstrom. Here's the thing about Budnick. Throughout the season, I've always talked about how, hey, which player is going to show up? Which player is going to be the person for Richmond? Right now, we're seeing, Budnick who's averaging about 11 points a game. This is the Budnick from not this year. This is last year's Budnick. This is the year before last Budnick we're seeing right now. And she has been real reserved. She's played her role this year. And in this tournament right now, she's cooking.
Yeah, I think the thing that even Dan Burt said about this Richmond team yesterday is that besides the point guard position, the versatility of this team, all the players are interchangeable, right? He can put any one of them in any one of those positions, and they can perform the same way.
But guys, here's the problem.
This is another one.
Here's the problem, though. As good as Budnick's been, look at this stat line for Grace Townsend: 13 points, 5 10 from the field, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 6 assists.
Ooh.
The triple,
she's on her way to a triple-double.
The triple-double is looming. 53-39, a 14-point lead for the Spiders.
About to get another assist now.
It's a tough shot by Townsend.
Yeah.
Kiaku will get the rebound.
I thought she would have passed
the race.
All the way. And Ryan did her best there to hold her off. Oh, what a pass!
Kiaku certified dive.
Townsend.
This is why I told you guys with about a minute or so change after the third quarter started, Kiaku's got to stay in this game the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah.
She has to.
No doubt.
I mean, they can't even afford for her to get a rest. The only rest she's got to get is at the break, at the end of the third quarter. She is going to be the key to this engine.
53-41 as Ryan, they call a traveling violation.
Yeah.
And Coach Russell talking to the ref about it. We'll see Van Arsdale for the first time in this half.
But listen, Megan McConnell, right? It's like the fourth time we've seen her get challenged in the post. They haven't scored anytime. Anytime they've taken her down. She's the smallest player on Duquesne, and they can't score on her in the post.
Oh, look at that move by Hamilton to the basket.
Oh.
She just couldn't convert, guys.
Van Arsdale with the rebound.
Landed bad on that leg.
She had the defense discombobulated there.
The NASCAR package is in for Richmond. And Townsend get the pass from Van Arsdale. Budnick open, number 7. Oh, and it's a little bit short. If she'd have hit that, it would have went crazy in here.
It would have.
Yaku over to Hamilton. And then Duquesne trying to figure it out.
Wazelton can get it to go.
Wazelton gets a rebound by Dugan. 53-41. And now Townsend will slow it up a little bit.
You see, whenever you have a time to wipe your face off as a player on the court, you're not being aggressive enough when you're on defense. They got to get in her face. Like, they got to bring the double team. Like, they got to bring a double team.
8 seconds.
You're allowing her to do whatever she wants to do.
Townsend driving inside, and it's blocked by McConnell. And she's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
The ball looked like it came down onto Grace Townsend. That's what Megan McConnell was saying.
It is going to go to Duquesne. Now, I thought we're going to call a foul at first, but it was a clean block there by McConnell.
She blocked that cleanly. She might be the best post defensive player Duquesne has.
She's playing that way.
That's 5 times they challenged her. No points.
You would challenge me, and I will show you the light.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. 53-41. Here in this one.
Look at her get up the court in 3 seconds.
Yaku trying to hurry up. One, throws it up. Oh, and it's off the glass. That, ladies and gentlemen, will send us to the fourth quarter with the score. The Richmond Spiders 53, the Duquesne Dukes 41. We are 10 minutes away from potentially crowning someone into a championship berth. I'm Darrell Owens, Robb Johnson, Lamonte Thomas. We'll be back in just a second.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9208.
We are back, baby. If you're looking for a place to
please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, in this one. We're back in this one. I'd like to thank all of our YouTube subscribers who have continued to follow us throughout.
1,100.
We're in the building there. When here come
1,100. Thank you guys so much.
Van Arsdale for a three.
She started making threes. We might as well just go back to the back.
And she would have knocked that bad boy down.
It really been over then. But again, Darrell and Lamont, that again shows just how aggressive Richmond is. It's a controlled, as I said yesterday, guys, a controlled aggression.
53-41.
Nice screen.
McConnell. That's the best shot that Myers had today, and it didn't fall. Oh, what a good rebound. And I'll be honest with you.
That might have been a foul, too.
Hamilton got that rebound because Budnick tripped, and she was able to take advantage of it.
That's a 10-point game now.
Yeah, but how hard is Duquesne going to have to work to get back into this thing? That's what you have to look at.
Can the Spiders keep the pressure going? Budnick driving, and she's going to get fouled.
No, she fouled her on that one because, see, that's what I'm saying. Her body, Budnick's body is so big, like not big like she's fat or anything, but her body or her movement is so good, and she has such good paint. You know what her paint movement reminds me of? Jokic. She has that Jokic type movement, and you can't stop it. Once she gets deep, you can't stop it.
And a rare miss.
Wow, but for her to miss a free throw, that's different, guys.
Yeah, Budnick doesn't miss free throws. I mean, at one point she was shooting 92% from the field during the year. And the rebound.
Steve Nash numbers at the free throw line.
And this is a good chance here for Duquesne to get this into single digits. Kiaku. If you're a Richmond, you want to stay aggressive. Any hope of life here for Duquesne is going to be a bad deal. And it's taken away. That's right into the hands of Katie Hill. Up to Townsend. Townsend's looking for Ostrom, 2 points.
Certified. Dime. She just keeps being very impressive, guys. Very impressive, Townsend.
55-43. McConnell.
Look at that defense, guys.
He tried to get that pick.
Look how great that defense is by Richmond.
Kiaku, she stepped out.
Dugan. Did you see that? Dugan's defense was so good along the baseline, it forced the player to travel. Kiaku usually doesn't get rattled like that. When you have a player like Kiaku rattled, this is when you know you have a long day ahead of you.
55-43, 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Richmond holding on to that 12-point lead. Townsend inside, changes direction off the left hand, off the glass for two.
She cold.
I'm telling you, her I've never seen, it's so like the speed to be able to stop at a moment's notice and adjust. Nobody does it better.
15.7 rebounds, 7 assists. You can't ask for better than that.
No, you can't. She needs 3 more of each. Blocked by the defensive player of the year. McConnell was like, I just got to stop her before she go up the floor. And you can hear the Richmond faithful starting to cheer a little bit louder.
Well, as I told you guys at halftime, What's my name? What's my name, Mr. Owens?
They call him the Prophet.
And why did they call me that?
He usually gets it right.
Exactly.
57-43, 14-point game, 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Dugan will give it off to Hill. Hill inside to Ulster.
You're not going to stop that.
And she makes it.
Stop that. She was too deep. When Richmond gets deep in the paint like that, Lamonte, Darrell, it's over with. I'm sorry. Timeout, Duquesne. It may be time to start celebrating.
So this is what we're looking at. Budnick 20, Townsend 15, Ulstrom has 11. Dugan and Ryan. Those are all players that have scored for Richmond today. Those are the only players that have scored for Richmond today. So that's Townsend, Budnick, Ulstrom, Dugan, and Ryan. That's it. Nobody else has scored. And they have been doing their thing out there today. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. The Spiders are up 59-43.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-40.
All right, we are back here. 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Spiders are up by 16 over Duquesne. And last year, the Spiders team made it to the semifinals and lost in a tough one. And now, I believe they lost to UMass last year in that semifinal. And now they are on the cusp of taking the next step.
The cusp? What are you talking about? They're at the door about to go in the house.
The time ain't over yet, Rob. We still got 7 minutes.
Darrell, they're about to go in the house.
Well, when the 0-0-0 hits,
they got the key to the house.
And they go in the house.
They got the key to the house. Open the door. This thing is about done.
Well, when the buzzer hit, we'll talk about it then. 6 minutes and 58 seconds. 16 points lead here for Richmond.
Good job of keeping the fans. Hey, good job keeping the fans interested, but hey.
59-43.
You know.
6 minutes and 57 seconds left. 16-point lead for the Spiders. Townsend driving, makes a move. Another great move by Grace Townsend.
What were you saying, Mr. Owens?
Through. And I'm going to say it. And when the game is over, we will celebrate.
We will? Okay. All right. Okay.
Hamilton driving inside.
Oh, get it out.
And knocked away.
So this is what I'm trying to figure out, right? Richmond is up 18, and you would think they were down by 5.
But that's the way you have to play.
Exactly.
And that's
my point. So that's exactly my point. Duquesne's down by 18. They're like, okay. They're like it's the first quarter.
61-43. You have to play that way. And that's the way Coach Russell teaches this Spiders team.
Tess.
Myers. She's had a couple of good shots that just haven't fallen. Haven't fallen.
And they all fell for her yesterday, too.
I never thought I would say this. Duquesne is getting bullied right now. They're like that kid at recess, and they're scared to go to the monkey bars because Big Bo is just taking them down every time.
Who is Big Bo? Big Bo's 6 minutes and 20 seconds left.
I don't know who he is, but he sounds scary.
I don't want to mess with Big Bo. Big Bo might be at it button right now.
Oh,
with the game
nice
she's
steal,
having.
man.
A nice steal, and here comes Hamilton.
Townsend.
She was looking for some help. Decides to pull it back, and then Myers will pull for the 3. Finally, Myers knocks it down.
They only took 4 quarters.
She's been trying to get it going. The shots, she's had a good shot selection. It just hasn't fallen. Oh, look who's wide open. Rachel Holstrom under the basket.
Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Certified dime.
63-46. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Great pass. Man, Richmond just playing great basketball right now.
And Budnick their style of passing, it seems so like
that's a foul.
It's not fancy. Yeah. It just works, and it's fundamentally great.
Yeah.
Again, it's the Jokic mentality. It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look fancy, but it works.
And it gets you wins, right?
It gets you wins, and it earns you championships.
That press break.
And Rachel also gets a nice ovation from the Spider crowd.
She hasn't missed a shot in today's game. 13 points, 6 for 6, 2 rebounds. She's
like I said, Lamont, she starts anywhere else in A10.
Yeah. And next year she'll start, and in my opinion, probably be the front runner for the A10 Player of the Year next year. I mean, the way she plays.
Well, Etsu's got something to say about that VCU, and I think next year we'll be looking at 2. It's going to be very hard to beat Richmond and VCU. I know we're looking ahead next year. It's going to be very hard to beat those 2 teams, especially the way VCU recruits. And Richmond's going to be awesome next year.
Yeah, Richmond's not. They're losing Townsend, potentially, losing Budnick, potentially losing both of them. I mean, they still have that extra COVID year in there, so we don't know how exactly that's going to go. But they still have both of them, and they lose Ryan and Lewandowski. That's it. Everybody else is coming back.
They're going to be back with a full head of steam next year.
Ryan.
You see that right there? You see how unselfish that was? She passed up a 3-point shot. They're smart in basketball, intelligent basketball. Now she takes it.
It's going to hit off the right side, but a rebound.
But Richmond gets the rebound. They're more aggressive, guys.
Dugan over to Townsend.
Yep, you would think they were a team down, but they're not.
Townsend trying to work. Oh, Ryan for the 3, and it's going to hit off the right side, and Hill battling, but Myers able to get the rebound. Here comes McConnell.
That's travel.
But guys, you know why she traveled? The defensive pressure. That's the second or third time I've seen Richmond's pressure just completely take Duquesne out their game. When you can take a team out their game the way Richmond's doing, well, what else can you say, guys?
Well, we got 4 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter with the score Richmond 63, Duquesne 48. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 4 minutes and 51 seconds left. The Spiders are up by 15 over Duquesne. This game started off a really tight contest. Duquesne got on a good foot, but then the Spiders slowly but surely just kind of inched their way up, and they have a 15-point lead right now, and they're just 4 minutes away, and then Ryan's all alone for two.
Dugan left their hand up. Like, look at what this thing can do.
17-point lead. Spiders are 4 minutes away. Oh, the kill goes flying and knocked down by Hamilton.
She wasn't the king of the hill there. That's for sure.
Ouch.
65-50. Budnick looking up. Oh, Dugan! She couldn't get it to go. She knew it.
Yeah.
What happened?
There
was a foul call. They said she was pushed.
I thought she was by herself.
There was nobody there. I mean, I didn't see anybody there.
Look at Tess Myers is confused.
She's like,
Tess.
She's like, did I do something?
Tess is like, what just happened?
Coach Burke like.
Well, guys, sometimes in life parlays happen.
Coach Burke just looked over at Coach Russell.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Like, sometimes parlays just happen. Hey, what's the point spread on this game?
I'm not touching that one.
We touching that one?
I'll let you touch that one. Coach Burke looked over at Coach Russell and was like, come on, man. Coach Russell just hit him with the...
I'm sorry, Darrell. I'm sorry, man. That's rough, man. That's rough, man. I'm sorry.
66-55 as Dugan knocks down the free throw. 16-point lead. 17-point lead. She may have not made the shot, but the free throws, I guess, will make up for it. 17-point lead. Dugan has 8.
Long to go with 8 rebounds.
Tough drive to the basket. The rebound amongst the trees, and Budnick is just... Oh, nice. That's Townsend.
My question is, why weren't you doing this before? Why weren't you doing this before if you're Duquesne? You know you got to be aggressive. You just didn't do it. I don't understand.
Roussel is telling his players that were under the basket just now, Butnick, he said, if you get your hands on it, grab the ball. It's just like it's slippery under there.
You know, and Butnick's game is so unique because, you know, you see people block shots, and she never leaves her feet when she blocks shots. She's one of the best shot blockers in the nation. Oh.
That's a foul. I think feet got caught up.
I think literally she probably goes maybe 2 inches off the ground when she blocks shots, but she's one of the best. In the top, from that last time I checked, she was in the top 10.
The referee with the Steve Young. Did you guys see that? My goodness. That was Young to Rice. That was beautiful. That was a nice pass. You can tell he put his all into it. You can tell he wanted to play football once in his life. He probably did. I don't know, but nice little pass there by the ref.
67-53 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the fourth. Townsend will head to the free throw line to try and make this a 15-point lead on this first attempt, and she knocks it down. Townsend has 18 points.
7 rebounds, 7
Back
assists.
to that pass, though, guys. Do you think you give Michael Penix a run for his money?
Maybe.
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 Yeah, look out for them Wolverines, though. Just saying.
Another shot here. Knocks it down.
We'll discuss that on another day.
You know I had to get it in there, right?
Hey, just know when NCAA 25 comes out, it's me and you, buddy. Miami against Michigan.
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Missed by Duquesne, and the Spiders take advantage. 3 minutes and 36 seconds away for the Spiders. The championship is in their grasp.
No comment.
Oh, what a dime.
Dugan, and it found a way to get in there.
Hey, Darrell, remember that door I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna call that I feel like I would put on a highlight of Townsend's of her highlights. I put together a highlight and call it Townsend with Grace.
No. You know what you call it? You know what you call it? You call it the gold package.
the gold
Call
package.
it the gold package. Make sure you guys check out Gold Standard Wrestling, by the way, on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Shameless plug.
Shameless
plug. 71-53, 2 minutes and 55
No, but seriously,
seconds.
check out the Gold Standard. Check out Gold Standard Wrestling by Robb Johnson. Also check out Ram Talk by Ram Johnson. But
Who is Ram Johnson?
I'm sorry, Ram Talk by Robb Johnson.
That guy. Yeah, I know that guy.
Okay, that guy. And also the Robb Johnson Sports Show, presented by the LegacyMaker Sports Network and Robb Johnson Media.
Who is Ram Johnson?
Hey, he's making an appearance on the next show. 71-53, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Works so hard, he got multiple personalities.
We're going to bring him on Legacy on Fire. And the bank is open. Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
71-56. 15 points.
Nice push off.
Katie Hill will give it over to Butnick. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And the official punching of the ticket for the Spiders into the championship game. Dugan to the basket for 2, and she's fouled. Butnick 20, Townsend 19, Dugan 12, Ostrom 13, Ryan 9. 5 players, 73 points for the Spiders.
10 toes down, 8 legs down, if you will. Spiders are making it happen.
And now Dugan with a chance to knock it down. She is 5 for 5 from the free throw line today.
You guys ask who Ram Johnson is. He's Al Bundy's cousin. And just like Ram Johnson and Al Bundy, just like Duquesne, they never had a chance. It never existed.
Oh, and a knockdown.
Never existed.
Wazelson with the 3.
Never did.
74-59. Townsend with the ball. Up to Ryan.
Watch the cutter.
Ryan the ball. I thought she was going to pull that shot.
No, she wasn't going to pull it.
Yeah, I think they're just going to try to kill the time here.
I think Coach would have pulled her if she did.
Dugan over to Ryan. And they're just working the time here. 8 seconds on that shot clock. Butnick over to Dugan. Dugan will I just think she just threw it up. Myers
That's
with
a great name, by the way, guys. Ryan Dugan. Sounds like a baseball player, right?
Played for the Phillies for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
74-59. 1 minute, 20 seconds away. The Spiders are About to, McConnell knocks down the three. 74-62.
Of course she starts hitting threes in the last 2 minutes.
Listen, it was enough for Roussel to call a timeout.
I mean, you call a timeout because, you know, you're kind of in the mode of, hey, you know, we want to have consistency going into the next game.
That's what it is.
It's still a 12-point game. You know, they'll get to the free throw line if Duquesne starts foolishly fouling, and they'll put this thing away.
Yeah, I think a part of it also is like, hey, look, embrace the moment. Soak the moment in right now. Play smart. Don't do anything crazy. We got a 12-point lead. Let's finish this up. Lamont?
Yeah, no, that's the rules, right? The rules are, it's a game of runs. That was a 6-0 run by Duquesne. You know, they cut any lead to 12, you call a timeout. They cut any lead to 7, you call a timeout. 4 or 5, timeout.
Right. And so we are a minute and 14 away. The Spatters about to punch their ticket in, and unfortunately, the ship may not be burning after this one.
Yeah, now that the ship has sailed on this one.
What are you guys, Usher now? What's your confessions? You letting it burn?
Confessions?
You said burn.
Burn the ship.
Burn the ship.
That's the slogan.
Like I said, this ain't no Usher video. Letting it burn. What y'all guys talking about? Letting it burn.
That's been the saying for the last 3 days.
Yeah, that's been Duquesne's motto.
Well, what is it? What is it again? They said burn.
Burn the ships.
Burn the ships.
Yeah.
Well, burn the jerseys. Time to go home. It's time to go home. Burn the jerseys. Burn the shoes. Don't burn the plane tickets, because you going home.
Don't burn those 270s though. Those are nice, the ones they got.
Don't burn the train tickets
over there.
or the however they're getting back home.
Yeah, that colorway.
Don't burn
that colorway fire. You wildin'.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you're going home. Because Richmond is just too good, you know, and I really want people to appreciate what we've seen today. This Richmond team, from a passing perspective, shooting the ball and just playing team basketball, it's been a beautiful scene today.
It's been a great overall game.
Yes, sir.
Great overall game.
And you know the scary part is, guys, they can play better than this. They can play better.
Oh, they can.
They put up 90 against this team last time. They could do more if they wanted to. But again, it's a control. You know, coach controls this thing in such a great way all the time.
Minute 10, and Ryan just trying to get past half court.
Yeah, center to the line here, and Richmond continue to get this.
Foul's going to be on Gabby Grantham Medley from Hagerstown, Maryland, the freshman on Duquesne.
That's a good name.
I think so. She sounds like an athlete. Gabby Grantham Medley, GGM.
Ryan will head to the free throw line.
That sounds like one of those long names you see on Family Guy's credits.
They do have a lot of long names on the Family Guy's credits. I never think about that.
I'm so serious, man.
Ryan knocks down the first, 75-62, and Ryan will knock down the second.
Well, Darrell, I'm getting my keys out. Here's the key, buddy. Here's the key to the house. It's gold, too. Here you go, buddy.
And off the glass.
A layup for Gabby Grantham Medley.
GGM puts it in for 2. And then Townsend, they're still bringing the pressure here. Townsend over to Budnick. Somebody's open. Somebody's wide open. It's Dugan. Oh, they had Dugan. But they will get the foul. The Spatters were able to break the press.
Man, they execute that better than the Titans did against the Bills in '99.
Oh, no,
that was the execution. Remember the execution with the Titans?
I do remember it. It was a bad day for my dad's TV.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
The poor father has been through a lot when it comes to the Buffalo Bills. You have no idea.
So that
Ryan knocks down the first.
That play was a scary time in my house.
The TV got thrown. Lamonte, I'm just going to my room, Pops.
I think I've never heard somebody call Frank Wycheck so many names.
Knocks it down. Shout out to Frank Wycheck.
I got a Tregman jersey. You can take him.
78-64, 45 seconds. Myers deep. And rebound there by Ryan.
But look, tell them don't feel bad. That was the last time the Cowboys were really relevant anyway, so.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
So 32 seconds, and now you can hear it. You can hear the crowd here at the Henrico Sports and Event Center. 23 seconds, and the Spiders are heading to the Atlantic 10 Women's Championship.
This is not just an event center. This is a showcase showdown. This
13.
is a showcase.
McConnell all the way to the basket for 2.
Oh, she finally decided to get aggressive on us.
10 seconds. And now Townsend will run it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prophet has struck again.
Hey.
The Richmond Spiders will win this one. 80-66, 14-point victory. This will send the Spiders to the Atlantic 10 Women's Championship for the first time ever, with a chance to lock in a bid to the NCAA tournament.
Think about what you just said. They haven't won a conference champion. They haven't won a regular season since 90-91. I'm going to say this right here today. Let me see the time. As of 12:56 p.m. on the East Coast, this Richmond team is the next Dayton of this conference. That's how good they are. That's how well coached they are. If their coaching staff stays in place, this is the next dynasty of the A-10. This is the next team who will be in the NCAA tournament a lot.
Coach Russell has been
has done an excellent job.
Amazing recruiter. He did it extremely well.
He
with
turned
the
program around so quickly.
And then he's been there 5 years, and every single year the team has gotten better.
Yeah, and Dan Burke said that yesterday, in the presser when we asked him about this game. He said, "Listen, what Coach Russell has done for this program is unprecedented," and he said they're absolutely amazing.
And giving love to the Duquesne players. Hey, look, it was a hard-fought matchup in the beginning, but there was just too much Spiders. Just too much Spiders in this one. And so Richmond Spiders are in.
But guys, let me just say this. The reason I said let's stand and give a round of applause to Duquesne, they played one heck of a game.
They did.
And even though they didn't win, they played as hard as they could. But guys, when you are playing a juggernaut of a team like Richmond, I don't care what they did today. It would not, as I told you before the game started, it would not have mattered. This Richmond team is just too good. And they are on their way to some great things, guys.
And so the Richmond faithful is loud and proud in here. We will be having an interview with one of the players here in just a few minutes for the Richmond Spiders. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back with that interview here in just a second.
Focus on living your best life. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-511. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at Legacy Maker SPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-511. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the LegacyMaker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at LegacyMakerSPN. Also, head over to www.LegacyMakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond.